What, if any, influence should the summer play in what happens in the fall?
So the way I think about a lot of this is to reverse engineer it. Go, okay, what are we launching? And then what does what we're launching need? Working backwards. So you might be launching a brand new ministry. You might be launching a new resource initiative to raise money for the new building or whatever the case might be. So there might be something that's brand new and you're starting it. That's one kind of thing you might be launching. Another thing you might be launching is a new emphasis. So it's not necessarily new environments or new programs or new ministries, but it's a new focus. It's less creating something and more infusing your current thing with a certain kind of emphasis or focus. And then a third approach to a launch would be you're trying to create new energy to existing stuff that, over the summer has had its ebb and flow. So it really is thinking through what are you launching?
Mm-hmm.
And it is hard to effectively launch all three of those things. Okay, what are we launching? And I'd say pick a focus on that and then work backwards from there. And so as you write the next step back, and we can come back and talk about these, but the next step back would be what are you preaching about and how are you connecting it to that launch as it's launching, right? So in our setting where back to school is August, it'd be, okay, what are we talking about in August related to that thing? And then you're going, okay, what do I need to be talking about in July, in June related to that thing so that it can be building momentum? And again, there's multiple ways to do that. You could do whole sermon series building up to that, or you could figure out how to infuse and drip your existing preaching with things that connect to whatever you're doing. But it's intentionally thinking that through. So if, for example, like you're trying to go, okay, we want a lot of our folks here because we want to promote getting involved in groups, you might say, okay, that's what we're going to push in August. But in July, we're going to really focus on inviting friends back to church and that kind of a thing. We might have some big event in July to try to remind people why they need to be here in August, so that then they're here in August and now we can encourage them to get involved.
And that big event in Arizona would be indoors.
That's right. Or it would involve a lot of water. But yeah.